Well, hello. Good evening, everybody. Giants lost tonight, 2-1. Tough loss as they could not get anything going. 7 walks, runners in scoring position all night, but couldn't get the ball in. Quite a contrast from yesterday's 18 hits and 14 runs. Hello, everyone. Dan Cochimilio along with Eric Romo as we discuss the Giants-Pirates Game 2. Hello, Eric. How are you?
Doing good. Yeah, just like you said, talk about a complete turnaround from yesterday's, offensive onslaught. What was that, 14-3, and now we go to a 2-1. That was a interesting game. That I was saying on the chat that the pitchers the Pirates starting pitcher. Is it Oviedo? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Oviedo.
And the guy has some nasty stuff. If he could harness it a little bit better, it could have been a shutout the way he was pitching.
Well, it's the thing. The Giants, nobody faced him. Every time the Giants see a guy they've never seen before, and I'm not talking about the last year or 2 or 3. It seems like it's been
a historical thing.
Historical thing. I don't know if other teams do it, as much. But, man, the Giants, if you want to play with the Giants, well, just bring up some guys from AAA that nobody's seen, because the Giants can never seem to get things going with guys that are brand new. Yeah. So I'm a little –
You know what I noticed? They didn't want Sawinski to beat him today. Did you see what happened? Every time he came up to bat, he was facing the lefty. They saw what he did yesterday, and I think they didn't want to risk anything. So every time he came up, there was a lefty that he was facing.
I thought this said, Dan, can you do a Chardal invitation, please? But it says, can you do an imitation?
You did that the other night.
Oh, wow. I could do that. So, Eric, what was the key moment of tonight's game? So, what'd you think of of Sable tonight?
I know where you're going.
Did you think Manaea was pitching pretty good? What you like the opener?
Who's your top 10 Giants?
All time. Hey, what's your top 5 hot dogs? All right, no, Chardal. Chardal's a good guy.
Yeah,
Chardal's a good guy. He's a good man, and just have a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I would have done tonight if I was watching this game, managing, saw that the Giants just couldn't get anything going. You had runners on base all night. Do something different.
Yeah.
Sacrifice bunt, get run, or try steal. Maybe try and. Did they even attempt a stolen base tonight? I know
Save. I don't know if it was a hit and run, but Sable was.
Yeah, it was a hit and run. But man, steal second, go for third, shake it up. I mean, be aggressive, because sometimes when you're aggressive and you got guys that with some speed, sometimes balls get thrown into the outfield and you score a run that way, and you pump up the team. When you're having an off night with the hitting and guys are just not coming in, do some stuff, man. I mean, and stop swinging at pitches. The guy was throwing the starting pitcher. He was throwing nothing but change-ups, and he couldn't get it over the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So just sit on the fastball.
Exactly.
Wait for it. And then Bednar comes in the 9th, and he's throwing high heat. Gotta lay off that stuff, man. I don't know, who was it late in the game? Bailey? And it wasn't Bailey. It was the kid after Bailey. Who was batting? Wisely. He swung the ball twice.
Well, it's funny. You're bringing up Wisely, but how about before that? They because Wisely pinch hit for Slater. But what'd you think of Gabe pinch hitting for Crawford with Slater? I mean, I don't think he was facing a lefty. I think it was a righty, right?
Wow. I'm trying to remember.
I don't think the Pirates brought in any lefties at all, did they?
What inning was that?
I think it was the 7th or 8th, maybe.
Let's see. Giants 7th. Slater fouled out to catcher. Hernandez was pitching, and he was a righty, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's a righty. I don't think they had any lefties come in from Pittsburgh today. So yeah, they brought in Slater to face a righty who's not really good against righties, and they're lifting Crawford. That was kind of interesting.
I don't know what that was for. If Crawford was,
I mean, he struck out 2 times before that, so maybe that's the reason. I don't know, but
Crawford had 3 hits yesterday, and he is a lefty that can hit it out of the park. Slater's not going to hit right-handed pitching as well, but I'm trying to remember that because.
Hey, Jose, I think didn't Bailey hit a scorcher to first base, and it was an unassisted double play, so it's not like it wasn't because of his speed. He just hit it to the.
He hit it right at the bag. I mean, all the guy did is caught it and stepped on the bag. There was nothing that the runner on Sable, he didn't even have a chance to get back to first because what you're doing as a guy on base is you get your lead, and then as the pitch is thrown, you get a little bit bigger of a lead as a hop, and the ball, he didn't have time to get back to first. On contact, he kind of looks like he may have taken a step, kind of your natural thing, and then he froze, but he was 10 feet off the base.
And how about he had a nice pickoff at first, huh? I think it was like in the first or second inning, something like that.
Who was that?
Bailey behind the plate.
Oh, yeah. So, is what do we got? Bednar is cool. Yeah, is cool. We have Will Bednar. That's right. We got Will Bednar. Hopefully he's as good as his brother. Yeah, there's a little sarcasm here, I think. Glad to see Giants pitch their relievers so they don't get burned out at the end of the season.
I think that's what I said that too. I've been saying that. I don't want to burn out that. And granted, it's only one game, but if you keep doing it over and over, it's going to get to the point of where, you're going to start wearing them down. I agree with you, Hiroku. I don't want them to. That's what happened last year. The bullpen got decimated last year because they were used quite often, early and often. And by the time it got to the end of the season, they were pretty well spent.
Yeah, I got my Rawlings glove here. Check this ball out, guys. This ball here is in the stands. Dated, got to read it. I can't see without my glasses anymore for reading. Dated May 15th, almost 1980. 43 years ago. 5/15/80. Can you see what it says on the ball? Let's see.
What's it say on the? I can't see.
Let's see. Hold on.
You get a Will. Who is all those guys? Will, Dan,
Willie. The E's kind of.
Oh, Willie. Okay, look at that.
Willie McCovey and Don Robinson was pitching. I caught it in the stands.
Nice.
Oh, Pirates 3. Giants 2. 12 innings.
How about that?
That's right. That was a month before I graduated high school. I remember this game well. I had some press credentials to get into the Giants locker room. My high school had a radio station. Still exists today, the radio station out in Concord, KVHS. I'm not sure what it was on the dial, somewhere around 90, something like that. Anyway, I was the sports information director, so I went to the Giants game. Pirates were the reigning world champions, 1979. I went into the locker room to interview. I interviewed Greg Mitten, the Giants reliever, called Moon Man. It's funny. I'm interviewing a really cool guy, and he says, hey, want a beer? And so did I get my diploma in the Stone Age? Man, it's kind of weird when when you're a lot older than a lot of people, man. It's like I felt like I've always.
You're the one that had the story about Dave Parker, right?
Yeah, I was getting to get to that. Oh man, that was hilarious. I'm 18, and I interviewed the Giants manager too. He was pretty cool, Dave Bristol. You know what? I'm going to look this up. Just 1980. Check this out. 1980 SF Giants results. Game results. I think they tell you. I've looked this up before, and they give you each day. Okay, so 1980. So we're going to go back, and I'm going to scroll all the way back to May 15th, and see if my baseball matches my. I wrote it better. Otherwise, I just. There it is. Look at that. Can you see that?
Yep, 3-2 final. May 15. Oh wow. 2 3-2s in a row.
Oh yeah, May 14th and 15th. Did they the Giants won the first one. There it is. May 15th, 1980. So I wonder if you clicked on that, if it tells you anything. Oh yeah, there's the box score. Check this out. Dave Parker led off. Omar Moreno, center field. Robinson, left field. Bill Madlock was at third base. Mike Easler in left field. Alexander was in pinch runner. Oh, Phil Garner was at second base. Berra, what was his first name? Yogi's son. I'm trying to remember his first name. Dale Berra. That's right, Dale Berra. Then Willie Stargell batted eighth. Can you believe that?
Oh, wow.
0 for 5. And then Tim Foley was shortstop. He played shortstop for the Giants for a while.
This is the year after we were family, right?
Yeah, Don Robinson. He pitched 7 innings. There it is.
Nice.
Don Robinson. So, and then the Giants that day, Jack Clark led off. Darrell Evans batted second. Rennie Stennett was the second baseman. Mark Hill was the catcher. Willie McCovey, first base, went 1 for 5. Mike Ivy pinch hit later on. Terry Whitfield pinch hit. Johnny LeMaster at short, and Billy North in center field, and Larry Herndon in left field. What a line. Gary Lavelle pitched. Al Holland, Ed Whitson, and Tom Griffin. Don't remember him for some reason. Anyway, he must have been like a Papirski. Anyway.
That's a trip down memory row right there.
Yeah.
Right?
So I went into the dugout, right? And I mean, not dugout, but the locker room. So I decided to go into the Pirates locker room, and it was rocking in there. They won, and there was a big spread, big table. When Larry says they're knocking over the spread, ain't kidding. It was a giant sub, like just, I was hungry. I wanted to grab a piece, but I felt like I probably shouldn't, But anyway, I walk up to Dave Parker, and he's over at his locker area, and he's got a towel wrapped around him. And I'm thinking, it's not video back then, it's just a tape recorder. And I said, "Hey, Dave, you got a minute? I can interview you." And he says, "Hey, man," just like this, real high voice. He goes, "Not right now, man. I was all hot. My cock's all sweaty." That's exactly what he said. I mean, it's like ingrained in me. I just like, oh man, I wish I had that on tape. I wish the tape was rolling. It was hilarious. I mean, geez. Yeah, it was a Panasonic tape recorder, one of those like about the
where you got to hit the 2 buttons to play and record.
About two times as big as it was a rectangle, and maybe 3 times this. I don't know, is long, and then you had the lift up, put the cassette in there, and then you push the play and record button together or whatever you did, and it's like. And then there's the stop and the eject button. What a trip. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately, I have that memory of Dave Parker. I mean, just that's the only time it's the only words I ever heard him speak, to me. But so, I mean, he had to throw in, he had to get pretty artful and, and throw in some adjectives, that were not really necessary, but, pretty funny. So, anyway, I was so green, I was like, I didn't belong in the locker room. I was just had a day pass as an 18-year-old.
Oh, you got to check this out. Hold on. Senior brought this. Have you ever heard of the Mini Pince, the kid?
No.
he said to Google it, so I gotta share. This is pretty funny.
Oh yeah. Hey, hold on real quick. I've got to do something real quick. I gotta
go ahead.
Check something. Go ahead and carry on.
I'll still have this up once it shares here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 49er. I agree. The Giants had a lot of chances. Come on, let's go. Where is it at? There. Oh, no kidding. That's your son? Wow. Here, let's see. Come on. Let's see.
All right.
Is it showing?
What are you trying to show?
I'm trying to share the screen. Senior says this is his son.
You look like you're frozen. There you move.
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah. There you're moving a little. What are you trying to share? Kid Pence?
Yeah, it's coming up right now. It's coming.
Oh, okay.
Coming up.
What's wrong with MF? Oh, he's sick right now. Oh man. What's going on, MF? You got that stomach bug that's going around, or? I hope not. Show it on my cell phone. Yeah, Dan needs to show it on his cell phone. We lost Eric. Okay, he'll probably be back. He might be having some internet issues. Hope you feel better, MF. Not sure what you're dealing with. Let's see. Yeah, Clark hit third. I see that comment, but I'm just looking at the that actual lineup that they put out there. I don't know if the lineup is actually the actual box score. It's probably not. It looks kind of messed up. So they don't even have a pitcher in there, and it's not the actual box score. So yeah, I think Billy North was either the leadoff guy or maybe Rennie Stennett, but I think Billy North generally led off back then. Clark hit third. Evans generally hit fourth or fifth. McCovey hit fourth. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully Romo will be back here. But tonight's ball game, so now they're 28-27. Let's take a look at the standings real quick here. Pull those up, see what they look like currently. And we'll take a look at that. Get the standings up. One sec while I bring them up. Okay. Get that out of there. Oh, MLB, we don't. Standings. All right. Okay. Here we go. Wild card standings. Well, the Giants are still, well, you know what? They didn't update them. They have not updated tonight's game yet. Share screen. Here we go. Okay. So if you guys take a look at the standings right there, the Giants were in second, but they're now 28 and 27. The Mets are showing at 28 and 27. Let me take a look and see what the scores are for the tonight. If the Mets, the Mets won 2-0 tonight. So I don't know if these standings are up to date. The Padres beat the Marlins 9-4. Do we have Eric back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. Yeah, showing the standings. I hate it when ESPN doesn't update them. Gosh, it's been half hour, 35 minutes. The game's been finished. Let me get out of that, and there we go. Let me pull it back up and see if while you're going, maybe put some chats in there and see if I can get standings here. Also, in some other news today, the Warriors, Bob Myers resigned.
Yeah, so I saw
that. And they haven't tabbed his replacement yet, so we'll see what they do. But
what's your prediction of who's going to be the GM? Maybe
I would guess it's going to be Dunleavy, and then he's the assistant. Okay, now we've got some updated standings here, so let's share that.
Here, real quick. Let me see if I can get this.
Hold on.
There we go.
What do you got?
There. So that's your son, senior? Look at that. That is classic.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
I tried to bring him up on East Bay Times, but you have to be a subscriber to see.
Yeah.
There's an article on it. It was a much bigger picture, but that's not so bad.
All right. So we'll take a look at the standings now. Now that we've got it updated, let's take a look at the wild card. The Giants are still tied for second with two other teams. The Pirates half game behind. So the Giants, you want to beat the teams that are with tiebreakers and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to be dealing with tiebreakers at the end of the season. So just keep winning series as we discussed, over the weekend. So there we go. Giants are look at the Marlins run differential -46, and they're over 500. Wow. That's crazy. So, you got 1, 2, 3 teams with identical records. Pirates right behind you. So, and we know the Padres are going to come on.
Yeah, they won today.
Yeah, St. Louis will make a run. So we'll see where this goes. Long way to go, but just stay in it, and then let's see what's going on in the division here. What are the Dodgers? I haven't actually even looked at the okay, so we got Baltimore coming in. They're 35 and 20.
Yeah.
Look at that Eastern division right there. Every team, all 5 teams over 500. That may be historically
awesome. That
might be the best division in the history of baseball if it ends up that way.
It's starting off strong there in the AL East, no doubt about it.
Now look at Texas, man. That's good. Texas is going to have to keep playing well because Houston's going to come on. And
Texas, man. I'm telling you, look at them. Look at their home and away. They're 16-8 home, 19-11 away. They got a plus 132 run differential. I mean, they're 8 of 2 in their last 10.
Look at that. Bochy's got them rolling. Hopefully they stay on it and win the division or make the playoffs.
And that's without DeGrom.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So let's see. The Dodgers are 34 and 22. Arizona is right behind them. Game and a half out, 9 games over 500. Giants trail the D-backs by 4. Wow. And I mean, the Giants still have 13 games left with the Rockies. And how many do they play Oakland? 4? Do they play Oakland 4 games or
Yeah, I'm not sure.
6? I don't know how they did that this year. They've always played them like 6 in the past. Let's take a look. I think it's 4 this year. Yeah, they got Oakland coming up in July after the break. They got 2 at home, and then they play them in August, first weekend in August, 2 on the road. So only 4 with Oakland. You'd like to get Oakland early on because, sometimes teams have a way of getting better. They figure things out later on.
And Oakland always gives the Giants a tough time when they play.
Yeah. We'll see where that thing goes. But, yeah, the crowd looked pretty small tonight on TV. That's what happens. Those weeknight games, nobody shows up. Giants can only draw generally on weekday games and weekend games. That's it. I mean, they do not draw well on Monday nights, Tuesday nights, or Wednesday night games, or Thursday night.
They got a really good, not just a team, but their baseball operation. Of course, you got Bochy. I think you got Mike Maddox as their pitching coach, who's really good. Isn't their bench coach was the Giants hitting coach back in 21, wasn't it?
Who are you talking about? Texas?
Yeah. Isn't their bench coach the hitting coach?
Dustin. Who is it?
It was It was the hitting coach in 21, and he left. And
yeah, they had Justin Veal, who's still with them.
He's still with them. It's the other guy. I can't remember what the heck his name is. Does the chat know?
I recall.
He was with the Reds before he came to the Giants.
I know who you're thinking, and I can't get his name out.
Yeah. But yeah, he's Bochy's
Eckler, Peter Zimmer guy. Yeah, Donnie Eckler.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. So I want to get out there and play some catch,
Oh yeah, have a catch. That's the best, man.
It's too bad. What would be great is go outside during the day and I'll throw some pop-ups and get my camera on there way up in the air. All of a sudden, no, that would, yeah. No, it would be. It's funny because I was down on the field during spring training, and I was so tempted to just go pick up a glove and play some catch with some of the guys.
Yeah,
but I knew that it wouldn't.
That's verboten. Yeah, that's verboten.
So, no, just at heart, baseball is a kid's game, and it never leaves you.
It's funny. I've always said, let's go play catch. I never said have a catch. That was what was it on Field of Dreams on the Blu-ray? They have an interview where Kevin Costner brings in Johnny Bench, George Brett, and Saberhagen to his house, and they have a discussion about the movie and everything, and they talk about how did you guys say it when you were kids? Did you go play catch or did you have a catch? So
I always said play catch.
Play catch. Yeah, that's what I always said. Yeah.
So here's when I used to pitch, you got your 4-seam fastball, and then you got your 2-seam fastball. And my third pitch was a curveball, which I held right here, 2 fingers off the seams of the 2 seams.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just,
snap it.
But, it's just a spinner, it's, I don't know. I imagine, I wish I knew how to throw like the splitters. I don't know how they take the, I've even tried throwing a knuckleball, you just kind of put your knuckles in there and just.
I tell you what, Justin, man,
kind of.
When I was growing up in our block, we'd always play wiffle ball, but we would tape up the wiffle ball to give it a little bit more weight. Man, we had some awesome games with that. And you could get some wicked movement on a wiffle ball when you put some tape on it, man. Woo! Yeah. It was fun. That was so much fun.
What was Dan hitting on the gun? They said, I don't even know if they had guns back then, radar guns for pitch back then. And not at my level. I was, I was pitching in Babe Ruth. I wasn't anything.
Man, those knuckleballs, aren't those the craziest looking damn things when they're coming in?
Oh, yeah. I remember Wilbur Wood as a kid growing up.
Golly, man.
Wilbur Wood pitched for the White Sox one year. Look him up. He won, I think his record was 24 wins and 20 losses or something like that. He had I think he might be the only guy in the history that I know of that won 20 and lost 20 in the same season.
It's nuts because you don't know where it's going to go. I don't think even a pitcher knows where it's going to go. It has a mind of its own. It sure does make the hitters look silly, though, doesn't it?
Mark Hope says, just spread your fingers open on the two-seam grip for the fork ball. I had a great one. Okay, so you just like that, huh?
Let it, yep.
Interesting. That would have been, Fork ball is basically the same as a splitter, right? Yeah. It just drops at the.
I think a splitter, the fingers.
There's so many names. Some people called it a drop ball, or called it a screwball. A screwball was great against lefties.
Yeah.
Especially, in wiffle ball was great because you could throw a ball against a lefty coming right at him, and then it just.
Yep. I think there's one pitcher out there, I think, that's throwing a screwball. I think the last good one was Fernando, right? I think he was the last one that threw.
Oh, Fernando was something, yeah. Let's take a look at Wilbur Wood's baseball reference just for fun because I'm going off memory. I would say it was about 73 or 74, right in there. 72 to 74 is my guess.
Hey, our buddy Greg's back.
Greg Dayton, he's upset. Okay, Greg, you're funny. You're hilarious. You don't have to stay.
No, I think he's.
Is he just being funny?
Yeah.
Trying to be funny. Okay, Wilbur Wood. I got it. 1973. How's that for a memory?
Yeah, I said it was that's the year I was born.
24 and 20. 24 and 20. And then in 72, he was 24 and 17. In 74, he was 20 and 19. And 75, he was 16 and 20. He's getting 34 plus decisions a year. In 72, he had 41 decisions, 24 and 17.
How in the hell?
44 decisions in 73, 24 and 20. So that means he was, I don't know if he came in and pitched some games late, bullpen, because, you figure 4-man rotations back then. So you got 40 starts guaranteed, right?
Right.
And some guy, sometimes, you went 3 days rest. So so he got a decision in almost every game.
Right.
And that tells you the difference of the game today. It's all changed, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Roger Craig, didn't he lose like a ridiculous amount with the Mets in 61, their first, or 69? No, when was the Mets' first year? 61? I think, okay, I'm going to look him up. I think Roger Craig with the Mets, he was on the expansion team. Okay, it was 1962, 10 and 24. Roger Craig, man, 10 and 24, baby. And then he went 5 and 22 the next year. Oh my goodness. That's 15 and 46 over 2 seasons. Whew. Yeah, probably one of the nastiest knuckleballers. Well, there's a few knuckleballers. There was Wilbur Wood. There was the Necro brothers, Phil and Joe Necro. And then another knuckleball, Tom Candiotti had a knuckleballer with Cleveland. And Hoyt was it Hoyt Wilhelm? Did he have a knuckleballer? I remember him pitching with the Dodgers at one point. Yeah, those knuckleballs, every knuckleball there was like totally pass balls. They had this big, massive catcher's mitt, to try and catch the knuckleballs.
Yeah, big old mitt.
Charlie Huff, that's right. Charlie Huff with the Dodgers. But, nobody throws that anymore.
No.
And, it's kind of strange because I don't know why, because you could pitch 20 years in the big leagues with that. That's not a strain on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at the doggy in the back. What's the doggy's name?
There. He's sitting back there.
What's his name?
Jack.
Oh, that's right, Jack. Hey, Jack. Yeah. So, I mean, old baseball was wonderful. I was thinking about baseball today, and I used to play a game with these little cards that were circle cards, and you put them in the let me see if I can pull it up. It was an old baseball game by Cantor. It was pretty cool. You spun, and let me see if I can find that. Hey, Faith, come on, knock it off. Can you hear that banging?
Yeah, I heard it.
She's got a bad allergies. She takes pills, and it wears off just before the 24 hour. It's one a day, and she starts scratching and scratching and scratching. Let me give her a pill right now. It's actually
sure, no problem.
It's a little bit. She's not due for it for another half hour, but I'm going to give it to her. Hold on. Be right back.
Problem. Yeah, Hiroki. I remember Wilson talking about that he was going to try to throw come back as a knuckleballer. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember. There was a reality TV show or something a few years ago where they're trying to find the next knuckleballer. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was kind of interesting. I don't know whatever happened to that guy. He probably didn't last very long, but yeah, that was interesting. I think it was on the MLB Network. I don't know. Do you remember, Dan, where there was a reality show where they're trying to find the next knuckleballer? You're muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hey, did anybody ever play this game? You put the disc, you put it in, and then you got a spinner, and you flick it, and one's a home run. I think 10 was a strikeout. I saw this game. In fact, I may just pick up the game again. Vintage, yeah, that's it. It's on sale for $30. Vintage category All-Star Baseball Board Game
there
Edition.
You go. Senior, he actually has it.
I knew Senior might have it. This one, Senior? Let's see. Maybe you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this, hold on a second. I'll put this.
Look, he even said you can buy modern player discs.
Yeah. I'm going to actually, that is such a fun game. My brothers and I used to play it growing up. And
good old Bartolo. He was always good for a laugh, especially when he swung the bat. Can't see that no more now with the DH, but yeah, that was fun.
I'm going to see if I can put that up on the board here. I'm going to make sure, see if anybody else has that game. Hold on one sec while I do that. Okay. Nope. Wrong game. All right, here we go. Come on.
Oh, see, Peter, he remembers that show I was talking about. Where they were trying to find the next knuckleballer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if they won the show, they got like a minor league contract. Was it minor league or it might even been a major league contract? I can't remember.
Huh.
Yeah, this is maybe. Gosh, dang, I don't even know. It was a while back. It might have been between 5 and 10 years ago, somewhere in there.
Really?
Didn't Rothberg show up? He kind of showed up at the end of the show yesterday.
Oh yeah, he might be over on Hum Baby show or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, let's see if I can pull that up here.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, because I remember I was still in the Air Force. So I was stationed at I was stationed at Beale at the time. Yeah.
All right.
I haven't seen Jim on base come into the chat in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I know he's putting a lot of interviews. Really cool. He was interviewing some Yankees the last I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember him saying when you went live a week or so ago. I remember him saying, yeah, he was in New York.
Really? That's cool.
RBI baseball or just classic RBI? I remember RBI baseball. Now that was some fun.
Wow. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ones out there. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. Share screen. Baseball game. No, I don't know. Is that one showing up there on there?
Yeah, it's showing it. All-Star Baseball?
Yeah. That was it looks like.
Is that old Wrigley Field? I think that's old Wrigley Field, isn't it? Before they modified.
Yeah. And then you got these little discs, and
How
you
about
put the
that? Huh.
you put the disc. See the batting key: 1 home run, 2 ground ball.
Yeah, I see that.
3, 4, 5 ball, 5 triple. So you look at guys' cards, and yeah, I might have to get some of the modern day guys.
That's cool.
It was a fun game. So
I remember I used to go visit my grandparents' house, and they had they had a football game where you put the players on a metal football field.
Yeah, and it turn it on. We played that too. Yeah, you put the little. Yeah. You know what? I'll show you. Carl Foster, good friend Carl Foster. He put that out today on a Facebook, and it was funny because I was trying to look for that baseball game. He said, "Let me see if I can show."
Hey, Dan, I'll be right back.
This right here, right?
Yep, that's it. That's the one. Yep.
Yeah, he says, if I have to tell you what this is, you simply aren't old enough to know. Electric football. Yeah, all right. Yeah, electric football was great. We used to, when you played, you'd line up your guys, and when you're young, you didn't play. It's probably illegal to actually move all your guys out, and then put the ball carrier. You needed to, probably it was an illegal formation, but it was great. The defense gets set, and then you set your offense up, and you turn the guys so that they're going to vibrate and hopefully knock guys some way, and then they just opens up a hole, and this guy's, he's just going down the field, and you hope he can just go unabated, just get into the end zone. But that was a classic game. A lot of fun games as a kid. I don't see them, Rock'em Sock'em boxing. That was fun. Those blue and red guys, and you just, and the guy just pops his head right up. Yeah. I don't know. I see some stuff in the chat here about, Stratomatic baseball was good too. All those stats. Sports Illustrated had some good games too, with cards and all kinds of stats there. But let's see. Larry, if he goes live we'll cover Myers stepping in. He already went live earlier today on that. Talking about Myers. So we'll see. Some people are saying, well, if he takes another job right away with if Myers takes the Clippers gig, fan reaction. I don't think he takes the Clippers job this year. That would be kind of, that would be like, hey, why'd you leave the Warriors? Just, So, I mean, when he said he was just didn't have the energy, all the, to put into it that it demands. I think he's mentally shot.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, that's a tough job. And what else we got? 49. If that happens, and Myers is Bochy. Okay, I agree. DFA cap.
Hey, Dan, I put this in the banner down below. Luis Matos went 3 for 5 today.
Really?
He's batting 340, and he's got an 858 OPS.
Sweet.
I'm telling you, he's gonna
make it up. These guys come. Hey, when they start going, guys. I got into this last year with Larry. He was ripping the Giants. Said nobody's going to be ready, and because I said Luciano will be up in 24. He'll be in the opening day lineup in 24. Well, if you look at Casey Schmidt, he was in high A ball last year.
Right.
And he went boom, boom, boom. Here he's here. In 1 year, he went from A ball to
the major leagues.
Yeah. And Luciano was A ball last year. He's going to be, he went through Double A. Now he's in Triple A.
Looks like Matos has leapfrogged Luciano. Luciano went 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. So
Luciano.
He's still battling back from, being hurt with his back and
Luciano
all.
needs, I mean, Luciano's the guy that has the potential to be a star. Yeah. So, he has the potential to be the star. So, Chardal is in the house. Where's the link? We need a call in.
Yeah, I remember Ryan. I think that he did it through his phone, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know how Ryan did it, but he did it.
He knows all that wizardry.
I saw Lou Marston earlier in the house in the beginning.
Yeah, he was earlier. Talking about the lack of manufactured runs.
Yeah. Let me see what's going on here. 1 sec.
Here, I'll try to find it.
Go ahead.
Up here in the beginning. Oh, I don't think do I have it? Let's see. It's way up there. Yeah, Mario. If Mario's still here, good point. Good pitching, bad error by Haniger, and bad to non-existent situational hitting. Yep. Agree with all those. Yeah, I can't get back far enough to get where he was. Oh, I know why, because the damn stream error closed down on me. What do we got here? Yeah, I agree, Justin. He's only drawn 1 walk. I don't mind. I like the aggressiveness, but you don't want the aggressiveness to a detriment. You gotta be able to take some more pitches, and if you draw a walk, you draw a walk. That's fine. That's not gonna hurt you. But it wasn't nice to see Conforto go the other way with that down the left field line. What was it in the first inning? Yeah. Oh, you're muted, Dan. You're muted.
Yeah, that was very nice. Nice piece of hitting.
Yeah, he went the other way. He went with the pitch. Well, that's nice to see.
What do we got here? Senior softball game talking about his he and Hunter are buddies. Let me see. I'm trying to follow the chat here.
I remember that.
Gosh, I got to get my boom stand set up so I can just stand up.
Oh, did you already get it?
Over. No, I haven't ordered it yet. I got to get it. I'm just
you're lazy.
Yeah, lazy. That's right. Senior softball game says Hunter Pence visited his son while he was having surgeries back at USC.
Yeah, that is really cool. I gave him a thumbs up with that when you were talking.
Yeah. You said that little Hunter Pence is that related to Seniors?
That's his son.
It is his son.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that.
Cool.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, Senior has to. We'll have to see. Senior will respond here, but I'm not sure when it was. I tried to look at the article. Like I said, it locked me out once. After a few seconds, it says you got to be a subscriber.
Who was the one that during the Warriors playoff postgame that was booted from Larry's channel that I helped get back on. Was that Senior?
Yeah, I was Senior.
Was it?
Yeah, I was Senior that you helped get back on. I think you're trying to. Did you get Heroku back on? Because I know Heroku.
Or was it Heroku?
It was both.
Both?
Senior
Yeah.
yeah, they both got the boot.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh.
Oh, it's a heel bruise. Oh, there we go. With Porto.
Yeah, day to day.
That's
there it is. Yeah.
Heel bruise.
He lunged to reach first base to avoid the tag. It was an errant throw from the was it the third baseman, I think, or shortstop, one of the two in the hole. Maybe it was the shortstop. Anyway, soft line up the bag, and he tried to lunge, and his heel kind of hit back. So my guess is he's off tomorrow. That means probably now that changes the lineup. Instead of Sable catching, probably puts Bailey behind the dish again and puts Sable out in left field. Now that you...
Oh, yeah, because you can't put Estrada out there because he's on the IL.
Right, and you can't put, Conforto's probably out. So probably your outfield tomorrow is going to be Sable, Haniger maybe in right, and Yaz in center. Because they're facing a righty.
Do you think Conforto could still DH? I don't know.
I doubt it. If you want to, you don't want things to get worse.
Yeah,
and just run.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Best thing to do is just take a couple days off. You got Thursday off, so 1 day off. Miss that game, and then is it 1 day? Yeah, they got Thursday off. Maybe he's back in the lineup Friday or Saturday. So, you go with. They don't like to have catchers catch day game after a night game.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else they could do. I guess they could put Bryce Johnson in center and Yaz in left. And if you wanted to catch Sable, who do they have for right field? I mean, yeah, you could put Haniger in right, I guess. They may do that if they're, they don't want to push Bailey. I don't know. You got Thursday off. I think he could probably handle it. He's 24.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, I don't see that
to me, you're 24 guys. Guys played every day. Johnny Bench didn't sit back in the day, nor did Buster in his early years.
You see Rob C. saying Jock hit off a tee today and things went well.
Oh, good. Okay. Top five, Joe. Let me do something real quick here. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Okay. There we go. All right, Chardal. There you go. You got 5 minutes because we're going off the air in just over an hour. We've been going live for 54 minutes and 39 seconds. We're going to go about an hour, couple minutes over. Come on, Chardal, bring it. I put the.
He's already given a rapid fire. He's asked about the top 5 running backs on the 49ers, the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL, the top 5 menu items at Chase Center.
Hey, I put the link right above your comment. Top 5 running backs on the 49ers. Come on in, Chardal. We'll close it out.
The NBA.
You got. As soon as you come in, Chardal, we're going to give the 5 minutes. So it's going to be rapid fire with Chardal. All right. That might be a new segment of the show. Rapid fire with Chardal.
Yay! There you go. A new segment.
New segment. Okay, Chardal, come on in.
Rapid fire with Chardal.
Fire out your questions. Have them ready, Chardal. The day before, you're going to have a 5-minute show segment on the NorCal Sports Network. And there he is. Speak of Chardal. Welcome, Chardal SF. Nothing like it. He's got his logo. All right, Chardal. You're on. You're muted. Chardal, you're muted. All right. We'll give Chardal a moment to get unmuted. Was he drinking Bud Light? Oh, my God.
All right.
All right. Chardal is still muted, but
hey, we could always
Hey Dan, how are you guys doing on
watermelon? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hey, good. How you doing, Chardal?
I'm doing fine. Fine. How are you guys doing?
Not bad, not bad. You know, Giants have been playing well. Not too good tonight, but that's that happens in a long season. So, got to win series. So tomorrow they got a chance at 12:45 to win the rubber match.
I mean, like in this game, if you looked at this game, the Giants had so many opportunities to win this baseball game, and they failed on every chance they got, which is not the way you like to see this team perform throughout the season.
That's right. That's right. I agree. So we're going to go with rapid fire with Chardal. You're going to fire off for 5 minutes as many questions, whether it be top 5 this or top 5 that or top 5 foods. So I'm going to answer your first one off the top of my head. Top 5 running backs. Oh, is this on the 49ers or is this 49ers history?
Top 5 running backs on the San Francisco 49ers.
The history of them or the current team?
The history.
Okay, history. Okay. Let's see if we can do this rapid fire. Okay, how about Frank Gore, Roger Craig? That's 2. Who? Frank Gore, Roger Craig.
Ricky Waters.
Ricky Waters would be 1. I like that. Ricky Waters. He wasn't here long, but
yeah.
Who wasn't here long, but he sure was good when he was here was Wendell Tyler back in the early 80s. They won a Super Bowl with them. I mean, you might have to go with you might have to go with McCaffrey right now. We'll see how long he stays with him, but
how about Hurst?
Garrison Hurst, yeah.
Yeah.
Garrison Hurst. Yeah, I put Hurst up there in front of Tyler. So there we go. You got who did I say was 1? Frank Gore. Yeah, Frank Gore. Roger Craig, Ricky Waters, Garrison Hurst, and what was the other one?
CMC.
Yeah, maybe CMC. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he's only been here for half a season, so we'll see. But what else you got, Chardal? Rapid fire. Here we go.
Top 5 point guards in the NBA.
Oh, top 5 point guards in the NBA. Steph's 1. Top 5 point guards in the NBA. Why am I drawing blanks? I like Lillard. I don't know if he's a true point guard, but I put Lillard in there. Let me think who else. Give me a sec here.
Mark Graves says Fox.
Is Mitchell? Is Mitchell a point guard with Cleveland? Does he play point? Kind of, right? What else we got?
Here's Mark Hope. He's got a whole bunch.
Fox, Sacramento.
Yep.
And who? I mean, I can't stand Kyrie as far as his mental stuff, but he's up there. Top 5 U.S. coins. I love it. All right, here we go. What's your next one?
Top 5 food
SGA.
items.
I like SGA. Yeah, OKC.
Top 5 food items at Oracle Park.
Well, you got to go with the crab sandwiches right up there. For me, I love the brisket sandwich out there on the club level. Tony's Pizza's up there. Garlic fries. And shoot, what else? How about a Ghirardelli
Dessert.
dessert for throwing some dessert. There we go. What else, Shardar?
Top 5 alcoholic beverages at Oracle Park.
Top 5 beverages?
Alcoholic beverages.
Okay, well, I don't drink, so I couldn't tell you that one. Maybe Eric could give you a shot at that one. I'm not very good at that.
I haven't been to park in a while, so I don't even know, to be honest with you. Look, there's Mark Hope.
Yeah, Mark Hope is good.
Choctaw Bowl, the maize dog, garlic fries.
Chicken tenders for Peter Zimmer. What else, Chardal? What we got?
Top five dessert items at Oracle Park.
Oh, come on. I just gave you one. I don't even eat that many desserts. Gee.
I think this segment is the once and only segment of.
Come on, you got top 5 urinals at Oracle.
Top.
I love it.
Yeah.
Top five U.S. presidents.
Oh, come
on.
Come on.
We get into that. We don't want to get into.
I mean, it should be harmless, but yeah, whatever.
It should be harmless. I mean.
Yeah, I think that's about 5 minutes right there.
Yeah, I won't touch that one. So
I'll say the number 1, Abraham Lincoln. We'll say that. There we go. You can't go wrong with Abraham Lincoln. I don't think you could go wrong with Abraham Lincoln, but Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
All right. What else you got, Chardal? You want to do the top 5, or you want to do Mount Rushmore? Then we get limited to 4. Chardal, did we lose you? Is he looking up in his book?
What happened? Like he's muted.
Chardal, you muted? Check your mute button.
All right, I think there we go. That was Rapid Fire with Chardal, the once and only time.
We lost Chardal. He's muted. I don't know what happened to Chardal, but that was Chardal's top 5 moments there. And the Rob C says the chat members are going. He asked some good questions tonight. Yeah, some good ones. Anyway, we'll have to have some fun with that. Do that a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up tomorrow afternoon. Though, let me look at my schedule and see if I've got any appointments that I got to be at tomorrow. Last day of May.
Yeah, how about that? Is it afternoon game, right?
12:45. So look for us about 3:00, 3:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
I would say 3:15 to 3:30 is more likely.
All right.
Generally about 2.5.
Giants? Is it Wood?
Tomorrow's pitching matchups for the San Francisco Giants versus the Pittsburgh Pirates at 12:45 at Oracle Park. The 28-27 Giants send to the mound left-handed pitcher Alex Wood, who's 1-0 with a 3.51 ERA, up against Mitch Keller, the right-handed pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who's 6-1 with a 3.01 ERA. Should be an interesting matchup. So the righty. So here's my Giants lineup forecast for tomorrow. Let's see if we can nail this. Leading off and playing first base, Lamont Wade. Batting second. So we're going right-handed pitching. We're going to assume Conforto's out.
They've been throwing Yaz in a 2-hole.
Oh, you know what they may do tomorrow? You watch. They're going to stick Crawford at short. Wouldn't surprise me if they went with Wisely in center field.
Yeah, maybe.
And stuck. Haniger will play tomorrow. Didn't he have a day off the other day?
Yeah. So it's probably going to be Wade, Yaz. Normally it's J.D. Davis in a 3-hole, but they may move him to the cleanup spot since Conforto may be out.
Okay, that's right. Yaz will bat second. He'll play. I'm going to say he's going to play left field. I bet you Sable catches tomorrow just because it's a day game after a night game. So, who would be third? Did you say Davis?
I think they might bat him cleanup tomorrow, maybe because Conforto may be out, and they put Haniger maybe in a cleanup. I don't know. Maybe JD Davis stays at the third because that's where he's been batting, right, in the 3-hole. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Watch. Okay, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I don't know the batting order, but I'm going to say Sable's behind the dish. Yaz is in left. Maybe Bryce Johnson gets a start in center field.
Yeah.
And Haniger and right. Maybe they put Wisely at second tomorrow.
You know what? They might put Yaz in right and keep Haniger in left.
Oh yeah, that's right. They would do. Yeah, exactly. And then they may put Wisely at second, Crawford at short. Schmidt maybe gets a start at third, and JD Davis maybe is a DH or something.
DH? Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they should move Schmidt around, give him some starts at third just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'd give Johnson a start just to see if he can, manufacture some runs. It looks like it's going to be a tough pitcher tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shoot, maybe they drop. I mean, Wade gets on base a lot, but maybe I'm not opposed to seeing Bryce Johnson. Perry Music Lens of top 5 bus stops near Oracle. All right. Anyway, hey, wait a minute. Who's this? Is this Chardal? Are you on, Chardal? Are you there?
He came back on again.
Top 5 quarterback.
You're muted. A little louder. You're
top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Did you mute? Did you just knock him out there?
No, it was his old one.
Are you in?
I'm in.
Top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL: Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts. How's that?
Top 5 tourist attractions in San Francisco.
Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, Fisherman's Wharf, right?
Yeah.
What else? Chinatown, probably.
Yeah. And Lombard Street. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Top 5 cuisine.
Top 5 what? What do you say? I can't even hear him.
He's on the toilet, I think.
Chardal, what are you doing?
I'm here. I'm here in the live chat. I'm here.
I know we could barely hear you. You sound like you're underwater.
He's hatching some mud chickens. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, Chardal. We'll bring you back on for your top 5 segment. Come back tomorrow. Are you working tomorrow afternoon?
No, I'm not.
You're not working tomorrow afternoon?
I'm not working. Well, you can now you can hear me.
Now we can.
What is going on?
Hear you.
What is going on with my audio connection? Why is it cutting out automatically on me and then it automatically restarts back up again? I don't know what's going on today.
There's a conspiracy going on, Chardal. I think Graves is messing with you. Mark Graves is messing with you.
I'm having a bad day today. I'm having a bad hairy day today.
A bad day?
No, I'm having a bad hairy day.
A bad hairy day. I don't think I want to know anything about that one. Hey, what's your top 5 YouTube channels, Chardal?
Oh my God.
I don't have a top 5. I just have your channel and Larry's.
All right. Hey, Chardal, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing. I didn't have anything to drink tonight.
Nothing?
Nothing. Not even a good bottle of beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you asking me these questions, Dan?
Well,
What is wrong with you? Hey, Dan, what is wrong with you? Are you out of your? What have you been smoking?
top 5
been-
smokes.
Have you been smoking something tonight or what?
Chardal's
Holy moly.
Because you're asking me all these dumbfounded questions. I don't know what's going on with Dan.
Chardal.
Do you
Hey,
always?
man.
Is this always how you are? Do you always ask people these dumb questions? Maybe this is how you are. Maybe this is your personality. You ask people stupid questions just to get the reaction from other people.
That's right. Chardal's coming back, man. He's
I'm the what should I be? Top 5 stand-up comics.
Chardal?
Chardal's got to be.
What are your top 5 stand-up comedians?
Eddie Murphy. Who else did I? Oh gosh, some old guy. George Carlin was pretty funny.
George Carlin was good.
Yeah.
Actually, Robin Williams, he was actually pretty good when he was doing stand-up.
Yeah, Robin Williams was great. Yeah.
Fluffy, that guy's pretty funny.
Top five pitchers of all time for the Giants. And
Juan Marichal.
You can choose between the New York Giants or the San Francisco Giants.
Okay. I'm gonna go Juan Marichal. Oh, you want me like throw in Christy Mathewson or something like that?
Christy.
Yeah, you can go.
I'm not gonna go that far back because I probably could have hit him back then. I mean, today. I mean, do you think he really threw that much? I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he was a great pitcher. I never saw him. I'm sure he was in his time, but
yeah, but you have to use the bats that they used back then. Those are like freaking long.
I'm gonna go modern day since that's I can't judge what happened in the 20s and 30s and 10s.
Hey Dan, how would you rate Patrick Bailey on a scale of 1 to 10?
As far as a
catcher,
it's pretty early, but right now he looks pretty solid. I mean, he's I think he'll be are we just talking about catching or are we talking about all around? Because I don't know what type of hitter he's going to be.
Not all around.
Just as a catcher, I think he's probably an
he's got some
8 right now, and I think he can get better.
Yep.
Who are your top 5 greatest Golden State Warriors legends of all time?
Oh, that's easy. Pretty easy. Steph, Clay, Rick Barry. That's not as easy as I thought. Steph, Clay, Rick Barry. Probably have to put Draymond in there just because he's won 4 titles with him. So that means.
Hey Dan, what are your thoughts on
I didn't finish my 5th, Chardal. Hold on. Oh. You gave me 5 and I gave you 4. I'm gonna finish. We'll see. Gosh, maybe somebody from We Believe era. All-Star. I don't know. Gosh, I can't think right now. Chardal, you kind of got me a little flustered there, Chardal.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, Eric, what were your thoughts on Steph Curry when he won the Social Justice Award?
Chris Mullin. Thank you, Eddie. Chris Mullin. There's my 5th guy. Couldn't. What was that?
Hey, Eric, what were your thoughts on Steph Curry winning the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award for his outstanding work in the community?
If that's not sports related, I'd rather not get into that.
No, he did win it's cool award. Good for Steph. Anyway.
Hey Dan, I really like you two. Are really great hosts. You and Eric. You keep this show grounded really well.
Oh, thanks, Chardal. Hey, we appreciate you coming on. We'll have to do this some more. A little bit of we'll limit it to 5 minutes to the 5 top. So do your homework. Do you think of these things, by the way, or do you just rattle them off right out of your ass?
I just do impromptu right on the spot. I don't think about it. I just say them right on the spot.
Okay, very good. That's cool. That's cool. All right.
Hey,
man.
hey,
That's
Dan,
talent.
I'm not going to be working tomorrow, so I'll join you guys for the post game show right after the game.
Awesome. All right. Be about 3:15, 3:30 tomorrow. Hopefully the Giants win, right?
Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the
All right,
post game
Chardal.
show.
Have
Take
a
it
good
easy,
one.
Chardal.
Have a good night.
Have a great one, gentlemen, and I'll see you for the post game show tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you.
See you later, guys.
All right.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. That was, let me see. Okay, there we go. He is going to sleep. Chardal's going to take a nap, as Eddie K says. Okay. Barry Music Lens. Okay. Well, top five this. Yeah. Hey everybody. We're gonna call it a night. It's 11 o'clock. We've been going an hour and 15 minutes. Mark Gray says I never get that 5 minutes back.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. Oh man, my back leaning over. I went to the Cairo today, man. Oh gosh, I'm sore. Anyway, we're going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow. Giants lose 2-1. They're 28-27. But I have a feeling the way this season looks, everybody, that it's going to be similar to the NBA Western Conference, where a lot of teams are going to be stacked in there. It looks like there's no real great teams. Maybe the Braves are the team to beat. I think the Dodgers are vulnerable.
They're still playing 600 ball, though.
Yeah, they're still playing well. I mean, they still got Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, right?
Right.
And Will Smith. So
and Max Muncy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to make it great baseball for the stretch run. You know what I'm saying? We got all these teams competing. That's going to make it for some exciting baseball.
Yeah, it should be a pretty interesting September. So,
yeah.
I think the Giants just have to keep winning series. They lost tonight, obviously 2-1, but come back tomorrow and win the rubber match, and then try and take 2 or 3 from Baltimore, which will be really tough. So
that's gonna be tough, but we'll see how we do.
So we'll see tomorrow.
I said earlier in our chat, the Pirates and the Giants, it's the battle of the 500s.
Yeah, it kind of is.
That's what they both are. Right now, they're both 500 teams.
Yeah. So, these are the teams Giants got to beat. They've been beating better teams of late. So, everyone needs to prepare their top 5 for the next show. And no repeats. Mark, be angry. There we go. Yeah, top 5. That's hilarious. So, come back tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we might have a smaller crowd in the afternoon.
Maybe.
Guys will be at work. But
unless you want to go on a little bit later.
Yeah, we could. What do you guys think? What's everybody in the chat say? There's 19 of you left here. There was 30 at one point, or a little bit more. You want a post-game show at 3:30, or do you prefer a post-game show tomorrow? Early evening, 6:30. I don't know what. I know if later sounds good. We got one vote for later. Night is better. Senior softball game. G. Martinez says after the game. Yeah, hit that like button. Thanks, Barry and Music Lens. Afternoon and night. Yeah, I got to have a little bit of a life though. Let's see what else. I just had to hit the. Let's see. Haruku says I like the evening. Eddie says just start right after the game when the game ends. Mark Hope works 4 to 12 tomorrow. Whoa, 4 to 12. Do you have to do shift work, or does your shift change? My dad growing up, man, he had worked different shifts every week. His shift changed. It was crazy.
More than half of my time in the Air Force was on either a swing or a mid shift.
Look at Mark Graves. Jeez. Okay. We'll see. Gosh, got kind of a mix, don't we? I don't know. See what we're doing. I like coming in after the game is fresh, but
It don't matter to me. Whatever.
yeah. So coming right at the screen.
Don't let loose of that thing.
Wouldn't that be something if I just fired it and I had just said, you know what? I'm going to break this camera anyway. I don't need it. Just like, pow!
What would be worse is if you miss and put it through your wall.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh man.
Let me see if I can move the chair. My problem is my ear. Let me see. I need more room. Go out of the stretch. Let me see if I can get this. I need a bigger. How does that?
Hold on. I think it's.
I don't know which one. I need it back more. All right, here we go. We're gonna move the camera back.
I think you want that one. There you go.
There we go.
Hold on. Let me get rid of those. Hold on.
Get rid of my McCovey ball.
There we go.
Let me looks in. Get my grip. Okay. Whoa! Almost. Oh, there we go. Gonna knock the mic over. I'm standing just. All right. I don't have enough room here. All right. Anyway, having a little fun. I need more room in here.
I'm telling you, Mo. Were you in Air Force too? You know all about it. Shift work, man. I'm telling you, more than half of my career was on either, like I said, a swing shift or a mid shift.
I got a clock violation. I took too long. It took more than 15 seconds. All right, we're going to turn this. I got my closet open here, so hold on here. I got more room over here. Cats. Let me take my mic off.
Let's see if you can you get the Marischal leg kick?
I think I can. Hold on.
Oh, no. You're going to pull something, Dan.
I got to take the earplug out, though. Hold on.
All right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, brother. Oh, my. Oh.
Ah!
You got close.
Yeah, always stretch before you move that hamstring.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. You got some decent altitude on that leg kick.
I need to stretch that. That hammy was about ready to go. Yeah, I felt that really good in there. Let me stretch that hammy. Ah, ooh, yeah, that was not good. I was just telling the doctor today. My chiropractor, and he works at a actually pretty cool. My chiropractor works at a spine institute down here with the orthopedic surgeon, and they actually deal with the Giants. The Giants doctors in spring training.
That's cool.
And they handle them, and they get some of the MRI sent their way and stuff. So anyway, he was a baseball player. He's about 39 right now anyway. Cool guy. He played college ball, and we were talking about stretching today, because he was working on my SI joint. It's stuck, and on my back. So, but he said, he used to stretch pretty good. You got to stretch. And he says today's players, he thinks they're just kind of lazy. Guys used to really stretch and, 20 minutes before every game, really go out there. So, yeah, I used to have to stretch as a lot as a kicker and a place kicker in college. I had a pretty strong leg. I could hit it from 60 yards. Wow. If I had to have a decent wind to do 60, but I could hit 50 pretty consistently. So
that's funny. Bay Area. It reminds me when I was in the Air Force and we're all have to do PT. All the old guys, man. I say old guys, they're just older. But
yeah,
every time you start getting into the stretching, man, you be hearing farts in the wind, man.
Oh.
Oh, man.
man.
Talk
All
about
right,
that. Some
all right.
humor right there, boy.
We got to close it now because it's getting late and we're people are checking out anyway. So we'll come back tomorrow. I'll post it on Twitter and YouTube. You guys get the link. Anyway, Dan looks like a good bowler. G. Martinez says it's been a while since I bowled though. Don't cut a fart down. Wouldn't that be something? I go up and high leg kick and just rip them.
High leg kick and you let loose. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Got a turd honking for the right away. Oh, brother.
Oh man.
Oh, he's got a link for us here.
Who's that?
Senior.
Where's that?
Thanks, Mo.
We got a link?
Yeah, he said he's going to throw up a link here. We'll see.
Eric, hold on. I have a link for you. Oh, maybe for the military.
It might be maybe with his kid, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, it's about his son.
Oh,
We'll
cool.
have to check this out.
All right. We're gonna find a link here before we close.
Yeah, you got to type in the whole HTTP.
Oh, okay.
You can copy and paste it. I don't know.
I gotta stretch my my hammies here. Oh wow. Ooh.
Oh man. I guess we go back here. There we go.
There we go.
Oh man.
This mic, my earplugs are attached to my mic, so I can't get too far away.
Oh, and then you'll start yanking them out. Yep.
Yeah, I need to get
The headphones.
wireless ones. Yeah, that work.
Yeah. I know they got gaming headphones that are really good that do that stuff.
Yeah. Dan activating his glutes. Yeah, I had some ultrasound today on my glutes, my piriformis, because it's been really acting up. So,
Oh, well.
yeah. Top 5 spellings. Eric, Eric, and Amin Farhan. I love it. Hey, man, you got to shave your head for the show one of these times.
Oh, man. Oh, that is classic. Oh, my God. Oh.
You got to shave your head.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, see, my head's a little bit taller. You know, Farhan's got the round.
He does have the round. Did I ever show you the picture of me and him at?
Yeah, it was like 2019, I think you said.
Something like that. Yeah, that we should put you and Farhan side by side. You should come on. Yeah.
Oh
That would be
man,
great.
that is great. Oh.
Dan, do you stretch at night before you know? That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh, man.
All right, man. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
If you don't send that link, send a link tomorrow during the post game if you can, Senior. I haven't seen the link, or maybe I don't know. Maybe send it to Dan on his Twitter. I guess maybe.
Yeah, you can DM me on my Twitter if you have my Twitter handle, Dan C at Monster Slam. He just sent it. He said.
See, I don't see it. I don't see it in the chat.
I don't see it in the chat either. Maybe.
I think YouTube may take some of that stuff out if it doesn't. I don't know.
Oh, just copy and paste.
See, I don't even see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Anyway,
yeah, Senior, DM Dan's Twitter, and then we could take a gander at it.
Hey, did we have any? Did Robert Rothberg not make an appearance tonight?
Yeah, I never saw him today.
Oh man! All right, shoot.
Oh, maybe. Well, it's a night game, and he's back in New York.
Yeah,
so
but he's up, man. He's up. He stays up. Hey, what happened to Dayton? Did he actually bow out of after he said?
No, I think he said a couple of more. He said Bryce when we were talking about the roster. He said Bryce Johnson should be in AAA.
Well, he should, and he will be when Jock Peterson comes back. So, but anyway, hey, listen, guys, we didn't get that. Yeah, just send it to me, senior softball. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think Farhan looks more like George Costanza.
George Costanza, yeah.
Yeah. Seinfeld, that's hilarious. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I got a meeting in the morning. So,
all right. Sounds good.
You guys have yourself a great night. Tomorrow, Wednesday again, we'll come back. Yeah, look for us. I'll post it sometime, whether we're coming on. I'll probably do it after the game because I'll be watching the game. So just easier to go on after that. But anyway, regional network. Yeah, the Padres, the MLB is going to pick them up.
I saw that on MLB Trade Rumors. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to, after Tuesday, they're not making their payments anymore. So MLB is going to pick them up. So, yeah. So anyway, hey, guys, thanks, Eric, for joining. Thanks again for all your input. It was fun. Had a lot of laughs tonight.
Fun show.
So we'll do it again tomorrow, everybody. And until then, have a great night and go Giants, right?
Go Giants. See you.
There we go. See you guys.